Okay, so today we are going to work on lesson 11-3. And so we're going to determine the molar mass of compounds. And so when we start determining the molar mass, make sure that you have your periodic tables out. And with that, we are going to start by looking at the chemical formula itself. So let's start with nitric acid. So one, we need our polyatomic table out. We know that the first element, because it is an acid, is going to be hydrogen. Now, if we look up nitric IC, remember that turns into ATE, so we're going to look up nitrate. You're going to see that nitrate is NO3. Both charges are going to equal 0, because you have a +1 for hydrogen and a -1 for nitrate, so that's where we get our chemical formula for this. Once you have the chemical formula, you want to look on your periodic table. You can see with this, for nitric acid, you have one hydrogen. If we look at the periodic table, it has a 1 for its average atomic mass, plus the average, we only have one nitrogen, so the average atomic mass for nitrogen is 14, plus we have oxygen. Now, oxygen has an average atomic mass of 16. However, because we have 3 of those, we have to multiply 16 times 3. We can then add those up to find our average atomic mass of our element, which you should see is 63 grams per mole. All right, so let's do ammonium. So ammonium nitrate, if we look at this, ammonium nitrate's chemical formula is NH4NO3. In this case, we're going to look at the nitrogen. We have 2. So 2 times, finding the average atomic mass of nitrogen being 14, plus we take the average atomic mass of hydrogen, which is 1, multiply the number of hydrogen, in this case we have 4, plus our next element is oxygen, which has an average atomic mass of 16, times the number of nitrogen or oxygen present, which is 3. We multiply that together, and you have 80 grams per mole. These are all coming from the periodic table. So if you look at your periodic table, you're going to see nitrogen is 14, oxygen 16, hydrogen is going to be that 1 that we have as there. So let's do zinc oxide. Zinc has a +2 charge. Oxygen has a -2 charge. So it's ZNO. We just have 1 zinc and 1 oxygen. Zinc falls into that category where you can't really round it up, so put that 65.4 grams plus your oxygen, which is going to be your 16. Add those together, and we're going to get 81.4 grams per mole. This is pretty simple. That's how we're going to calculate our average atomic mass. Now, there's some other ones in there, but we're going to look at those, calculating the molar mass for the following as well. So with these, it's the same thing. So absorbic acid, we have 12 carbon times 6 plus hydrogen is 1 times 8 plus oxygen, which is 16, plus 6. And that's going to give us our average atomic mass for that element. Remember to make sure that when you're putting these into your calculators that you are definitely using parentheses. Otherwise, you're going to find out that your number is wrong. You should get, for absorbic acid, 176 grams per mole for the molar mass of that element.